First topic is who's the better label, Death Row or Bad Boy? Second one, Hit 'em Up or No Vaseline? The third one, Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube? Excuse me, Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube? And the fourth one is who's more beneficial, a hood chick or a suburban chick?
I will be stating to the court that Bad Boy is the better record label than Death Row. Not only did they have the better artists, but they had the longer run, the better albums, and an overall better impact on the world of hip hop.
I'm going to prove to you without a shadow of a doubt that not only was Death Row more impactful, but they generated better artists, had a better run, and it was just a greater label overall.
So we have Death Row Records was outsold heavily by Bad Boy Records. 500 million records sold for Bad Boy due to 150 million sales for Death Row, probably largely and likely due to the demise of Death Row crumbling.
I ask where you quoting these statistics from?
But Bad Boy sold 500 million, Death Row 150 million to this day.
When we get to Death Row Records, we're talking about some of the greatest albums in hip hop history. The Chronic, Doggy Style, All Eyes on Me, Dog Food, Machiavelli, the most influential producer in hip hop history, the prototype rapper in hip hop history, and Uncle Snoop, the face for damn near 40 years of rap. Snoop Dogg, the face of the West Coast.
Only because everything I ever heard, Death Row, Bad Boy has always been regional. There's not many people from New York that choose, or the East Coast, Jersey, York, either, or Philly, that typically choose Death Row over Bad Boy when you talk about legacy, or Pac over Biggie. So when I see the influence of a Tupac or a Death Row to have a native New Yorker choose him over Bad Boy, with his arguments, a lot of them seem to be what a natural East Coast person would say. So if Tupac, the West Coast, Death Row could get a New Yorker to vote for them, I gotta vote for that influence. I totally put that to a side, and that's my judgment based on argument.
Thank you, Yana.
We will be appealing that, sir.